Hello there. Today I want to tell you about the Edpuzzle website, which allows teachers to create interactive videos for their students. So this is the Edpuzzle homepage, and you can see you can either sign up as a teacher or a student. You do want to sign up as a teacher so that you have access to all of the creation tools for your videos. I'm already logged in, so I'm going to show you what the dashboard looks like. So here is what your dashboard would look like. Down here at the bottom, you have the option of importing your classes from Google Classroom, which makes getting your students onto this website really easy. You don't have to add each one individually. And this is some of the work that you would see once your students had an assignment assigned to them. So I'm going to show you how to create a video, and then I also want to show you a little bit about the data that's available for your students, for the teacher, while your students are completing the activity. So in order to create a new video, you want to go to My Content up at the top, and then you can see some of the content that I've curated over the last year or so, and you want to hit Create New Video. So all of the options on the side are places where you can search for videos that are already on the internet. Edpuzzle are assignments that are already created by another teacher and they're public for everybody to use. So I'm just going to show you one of these videos that's already created so you can sort of see how it works. So I'm going to use this taxonomy one. Looks kind of interesting. And so what you can see is that within the video you have these green question marks. And each of these question marks is a question that pops up while the student is watching the video. The video pauses and the student has to either answer the video and continue on or rewatch the segment of the video if they realize they don't know the answer to the question. So I'm going to use this video just so you can have an idea of what it looks like. Something that you can do as a teacher is crop the videos. So sometimes YouTube videos, especially social studies ones, are really long. If you want to streamline what your students have to do down to only a 5-minute segment per se, you can just chop it, cut it down. You can also add an audio track or audio notes or quiz questions. Sorry about that. So each question that you have will pop up on the side, and you can create different open-ended questions, multiple choice questions. They could have multiple correct responses as well, and open-ended, or just a comment if maybe you were having a vocabulary term that you wanted to define that you didn't think the kids would know, you could just type it in here and it would pop up on the side. Now, when you're saving and you're going to publish this as an assignment, you would click Finish, assign it to your classes, and then prevent skipping. This is definitely a superpower button, and it allows the student to actually have to watch the video. They can't just fast forward to where the questions are and answer them. My students were very upset with me when they found out they couldn't do that. So you could post that to your class, for example, and then it would become an assignment for that student. Now I'm going to show you a little bit about the data that's available. So I just used this crash course video with my students the other day. And once you click on progress, you could see all the students in your class, whether they finished the assignment or not, and what their score was overall. If you're curious, how the students did on one particular area, you could click on their name and it will tell you in the video views area how many times they had to watch each section of the video in order to answer the question correctly. If it's in red, it's that they got the question wrong. So it seems like this student is answering the questions correctly after she watches them multiple times. So I'm not sure why she gave up watching it multiple times. I guess it was taking too much time for her. Okay, you could also hand grade if you had any open-ended questions, like for example here, and this is correct, so I'm not gonna mark it right now because I'll be confused. And you have data in real time as the student is working on this. This is refreshing. immediately so you can get feedback on that student. So if you see this is happening at the time, you might, go over to that student and tap her on the shoulder and see what's going on with them. So this data is really coming in handy. Also, you have the individual questions. You could just see generally how many students got it correct and how many got it wrong. It gives you these nice graphs and what the students said. So that makes it a lot easier to find out where the students are getting confused and what you need to do as a teacher to review what's going on. So I hope that summarizes Edpuzzle for you. And it's a really great tool, and I hope you give it a try.